One of my very best friends, Jasmine, has agreed to help me with a few self-tapes for the rest of December. And if you don't know, what I'm doing is I built up this advent calendar with different scenes and monologues, from Christmas movies and TV shows that have Christmas themed episodes. I am setting myself like a time. So I'm just setting a 15-minute timer and then doing it, except today it's going to be a little bit more like a cold read.
Okay, wait, give me like 2 seconds.
While she's gone, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab whatever's the number 10. So it's Married by Christmas. I don't remember the scene. Married by Christmas. I'm gonna have to pull it up. My character is like a classic workaholic. How about we just read it once really quick so that we can both just know what it is, and then I can get up and we can start doing it. So your mark.
Okay.
What do you want like my objective to be?
I think the objective that you're choosing now is clear. I just want to see like more of the relationship between you and your dad.
Okay. And how is that relationship? Is it good? Is it bad because he was a workaholic?
Good to me. I don't think like the workaholic part was bad. I think like if anything, she was.
I just copied him and loved it.
Yeah, yeah. Like she was like, oh, now I'm gonna do it. Like just from the way that they're joking. But how do you misspell Mark?
Let's start over. I looked right at the camera the first time. I was supposed to look over here. Okay. That fell a little off just because I don't have all the lines. And like I was telling you before, I would prepare for at least 15 minutes. And that usually has been enough time to like memorize all the way just by playing around with it. So I think that's why it feels choppy. And then on top of that, this one is super wordy. Like I'm just saying a lot. Do you want to try it again? Any notes?
I like the way you're reading it. I felt proud. A dad. I was like a proud dad. I was like, oh, she just knows what she's doing. She's just the urgency of like wanting to run the business and like proving to her dad that she knows that this is what she wants to do. That she's a businesswoman. You know, sometimes like you talk to your parents about stuff, they're like, oh, they're still a baby.
Yeah, they'll always be the baby.
Yeah, but you're like, no, I know my shit.
Okay, so let's try it again. Yeah, I think that was good. I think I would just use that take. Yeah?
That felt good.
Okay, well, we only did like 2-3 takes.
Yeah, we only did 2. You want to do one more? No.
Okay, fine. Just for fun, let's do one more.
Only thing I would feedback is the it's a sticking point. So the company currently it has about 25 employees. Like, you know what you're talking about. He knows what he's talking about, but like almost explaining it like if you're explaining to somebody that doesn't. You're working so close with this project, so you know how it should come out, but he doesn't really know. He hasn't been in the office in years, and he's like, what are you talking about? Layoff? Like, we can't, this is how we used to do it in the old days. And you're like, no.
Almost concerned because that's what he used to do when he used to run it. He would just lay off everybody. And I'm like, whoa. We're keeping everybody's jobs. We're just going to facilitate other things. We only did a few takes, so I'm going to show you guys the one best take out of the ones that we did just because we didn't try it. Different approaches. We just did one approach. So I'm going to show you the one best scene, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Jasmine.
Yay! How do you misspell Mark?
With a hint of irony and extra foam, apparently. I mean, cheers.
Cheers.
So, Dad, golf game, coffee, plan on making it into the office anytime soon?
I don't have to be a workaholic anymore because you have taken over that job.
Oh, okay, so I can take over your big corner office then. Wonderful.
Patience, grasshopper.
When have you ever known me to have patience? I can, however, rock a spreadsheet.
The cover art is impressive.
I try. Okay, so the Rolling Vineyards, they are a winery in Napa, and just last year, their entire Pinot crop was destroyed by black rot. And now they're on the verge of bankruptcy. So I believe that we could recoup our entire initial investment in just 6 months if we streamline the operations.
Are you talking about layoffs?
Oh, no. It's a sticking point. So the company currently has about 25 full-time employees, and their family is very concerned for their welfare. So they want everyone kept on.
So how do you get around that?
We don't necessarily have to. They aren't utilizing their resources to the fullest potential. So we would bring them into the national distribution. Dad, I want to do this by myself.
Carrie, if you hadn't asked, I would have offered it to you anyway. You're ready.
I know.